Sunshine News Bulletin. My name is Natasha Mshamba. In our first story, Acting Town Clerk Mr. Bosman Matengarufu has praised the partnership between City of Harare and Dutch company Vey, saying it will go a long way in boosting council's pro-pure policy. Both were petrol, yes more.
Vey has been working with the City of Harare for the past 3 years and has just announced a 5-year program worth 1.3 million euros aimed at capacitating Harare Water Department in various ways so as to avoid the precious liquid to the majority of the city's residents. Mr. Matengarufu said such a partnership will help in addressing challenges faced by the water department.
This time around, they've come up with a better package where they are saying they are going to support us for the next 5 years towards service delivery, particularly focusing more to do with our pro-poor. As you are aware, our budget this year is more focused on the poor, so it will go a long way in addressing some of the challenges in terms of rates. We expect those rates to go down because we are pro-poor in our budget.
Matengarufu called on all willing partners to join the city so that residents can acquire services at a cheaper price. Both are Petro, Sunshine News.
Secretary for Provincial Affairs for Harare Metropolitan Province, Mr. Tafadzwa Muguti says, lawlessness at the Glenview 8 complex is to come to an end. Kumbirai Nente brings us more.
Mr. Ngut said this when he was addressing an interim committee to manage the affairs of the Bees Carpentry and Upholstery complex, which houses numerous small to medium enterprises.
What we've come to do, obviously, there have been a lot of problems bedeviling the Glenview market. As it is currently, we have a lot of space barons, a lot of extortion which has been going on. We have a lot of manufacturers who are supposed to be manufacturing their goods, especially furniture. People are being charged a lot of money just to be there by people who are not from council. So today we've sanitized this place. There's now an interim committee which is going to be running for the next year, working together with the City of Harare. We're going to be putting toilets. We're going to be putting also a center of excellence in there. We've got the ILO which has donated equipment which is going to be used by the manufacturers. And essentially we're also setting up a police post for the first.
Speaking at the same function, Acting Mayor Councillor Msarura said council will attend to drainage issues being faced in the complex and ensure that only council will collect rates from the market. Kumra Nindi, Sunshine News.
Acting Harare Water Director Engineer Victor Musikawanu says the department is now working towards digitalizing its systems and its gears to satisfy customers. Melissa Chikunda has the report.
Engineer Msikawan was speaking at a workshop organized by Dutch partner Vey, who unveiled a £1.3 million package over the next years towards capacitating Harare Water Department.
Of course, 1.3 million euro, it's a small amount in financial terms over 6 years, but it will go a long way in capacitating us, moving from one step where we are at the moment towards a sustainable, results-oriented, customer-oriented entity with efficient or effective utilization of resources.
Engineer Msigawano said he hoped the transition will start this first quarter. Melissa Chikunda, Sunshine News.
And it's now time for sports with Notando Benge.
Thank you, Natasha. And in sport, Harare City Football Club has reappointed former coach Taurai Mangwiro to take charge of affairs at Sunshine City Boys, taking over from Tarisai Kaseke, who remains part of the technical team. Otto Petro has the report.
Mangwiro bounces back at the Sunshine City Boys after his departure from Triangle, where he brought with him several players who are expected to beef up the squad and compete for honours. The Sunshine Boys had their best spell under the guidance of Mangwiro in 2015, lifting the Chibuku Super Cup with a tremendous scoring record. However, this time Manguro says he is not promising heaven on earth for this council-funded side, but will make every effort to bring back the former glory.
In actual fact, Triangle had 2 wins out of 3, so they are sitting on 6 points. And then with Harare City, it's not the best of stats, but we are saying there is always room for improvement.
Meanwhile, developmental side head coach Kevin Togarase says his team needs more time to gel and start picking points.
It was due taingochione apo napo mungoziva vanofana vadiki mistakes anowanda and so forth, and confidence inenge isati yapo, but I think pamberi apa tinogona kuita musha.
And it's back to you, Natasha.
Thank you, Notando. And that brings us to the end of our weekly Sunshine News Bulletin. Thank you for joining us. Take care.